Hello guys, and welcome back to another beauty video. Today I'm talking about all of the things I've been loving during August. I actually didn't do a favourites video in July because I was away over the end of July, and then by the time I got back I thought there was too much crossover between my favourites and my kind of summer essentials video that I'd already uploaded. So I just thought, we don't need one for July. I'm gonna do a bumper one in August with all of my things that I've been loving. So there's kind of, some of these are new discoveries for August, but some of them are summer-long favourites. And before I start, just to let you all know, a lot of you will know already, I've been working with Cult Beauty for the whole of this year, which is a dream collaboration for me because I shop there all the time. They have the best selection of brands and amazing delivery as well, and they have actually given me the discount code for the whole of this year. It's still valid. It's FleurCB, and you get up to 20% off the whole website. There are some brand exclusions and some brands have different discounts, but it's 20% off most of the website, including most of my favorites that I'm going to be talking about. Pretty much all of them actually in this video are available on Cult Beauty. They sell basically every brand you want to buy, which is amazing. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm gonna start with makeup, and first favorite is the new Hourglass hydrating skin tint. This is called Veil, which is kind of confusing because a lot of their products have Veil in the name. This I really like. It is not high coverage. It's one of those products that I will reach for if I'm having a kind of no makeup day and I just want a little something to make my skin look perfected and dewy and just really nice. I love the finish of it. It doesn't have SPF, but I do wear SPF separately anyway, so that doesn't really bother me that much, but I feel like it would have been an added bonus in this type of product. I think it's often a bonus, but it's just very hydrating, very glowy. I really like it, and what I like about using a product like this as a base is the fact that you can add a high coverage concealer to it and achieve like a flawless look without it being like full-on makeup, like, you know, really heavy makeup. So you still get that coverage, but it's not necessarily like you're wearing a ton of makeup or quite kind of thick foundation. Super light, super like just, I like the finish. I really like it. Definitely worth trying. And then talking of high coverage concealer, another favorite has been this, which is the new Iconic concealer. This is so good. It's a dual concealer, so it has a stick at the end, and then it has the teeny tiniest little handle doe foot liquid concealer on the other end. I think this is such a good idea. So the one on this end is like a little bit thicker and it's more of a brightening concealer. So this is for like really brightening that under eye area. So you put it like right in the corner, blend it in with your finger, and it just gives you that kind of brightening effect as well as covering up any kind of under eye like dark circles that you have. And then you can use the liquid concealer, which is a slightly darker shade. Obviously the shades depend on the shade that you choose, but the stick version is lighter, the liquid is darker. You can then use that for extra coverage under the eyes and or for coverage where you need it on your face. The shade I have is Neutral Light. There are quite a few shades, but obviously because there's 2 shades in every one, it's kind of confusing to pick, but Neutral Light was definitely the best for me. Especially the liquid concealer is such a good match for what I want on the rest of my face as well. Such a handy little product. I love dual use makeup, so this is like a win-win for me. And Iconic, as a brand, I feel like Iconic, they don't necessarily have the most like luxe, well, it is quite luxe, but it's not like the most sophisticated branding, if that makes sense. But their products are so good. I've worked with them loads over the years, and they're one of those brands that I can do a collaboration with them, try out the product, love it, do the collaboration, and then it will stay, genuinely will stay in my everyday makeup bag for months and months, or continuing on. Like their liquid blush, can't remember the exact name of it, their liquid blush that I worked on them with like 3 years ago, I still use all the time. It's in my kind of day-to-day makeup bag. I love it. They have just wonderful bronzers. I'm trying to think what other products I love from Iconic. Their mascara is really good. Very good brand. If you haven't tried their stuff before, I would 100% recommend, and they are on Cult Beauty on 20% as well. Next up, another makeup product that I have discovered this month. This is a new release from Victoria Beckham. I feel like I've been really liking all of her new releases recently. This is Vast Lash Mascara. I'm wearing this today. I am really fussy when it comes to mascaras. I kind of want it all. I want it to be volumizing, but I don't want it to be clumpy, and I want it to stay really well. I have problems with a lot of volumizing mascaras smudging or flaking. I've got quite long lashes, and a lot of the time if I'm wearing sunglasses, they'll be like rubbing or touching the lens sometimes on sunglasses, and I feel like sometimes I'll get a little touch here as well, and it means that if it's gonna move, it moves on me. This is so good. It doesn't move at all. It doesn't smudge. It is on. Once it's on, it is not going anywhere, and it's super volumizing, but at the same time defining of your lashes. It's not clumpy at all, but it still manages to give you loads and loads of volume. And the other thing I wanted to say about it, it's really easy to take off, because a lot of the time when you have mascara that doesn't budge, it's really hard to get off. This is really easy to get off. I think it's tubing. I use black face halos, so actually I can't see it when it comes off, but it's easy to get off for me. So it just kind of seems to, like, you have to like wait a bit with your micellar water or your makeup remover and then just sweep, and it just comes off so good. There's no like panda-rise situation on the go. What else have I got to say about it? It's a little bit tricky to apply. I feel like it takes a little time, not like an annoying amount of time like some mascaras do, but it takes a little bit of work to get it right, but then it's not going anywhere. So good. The packaging I think is actually made out of glass, because it's really heavy, like the bottom is really heavy, weirdly. But yeah, very good. Smudge-free volumizing mascara from Victoria Beckham. There we go. Love that. And then moving on to skincare, I've got a few skincare favorites. Ow! One of which I just dropped on my, you know that knobbly bit on the inside of your ankle? That was not a pleasant sensation. First up is a cleansing balm. This is the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. This is so nice. I've used a few Glow Recipe products before. I feel like one of them was the watermelon mask or something that was massive. It was like a viral product maybe like 5 years ago, and I hated it. I found it really sticky and gross, and I didn't get on with it at all. This, however, it smells like gummy bears. It's so good. Literally the smoothest, meltiest cleansing balm ever. Takes everything off, leaves your skin looking gorgeous. I'm a big fan. So good. And then I also have another cleanser because I'm greedy like that. This is what I've been using in the shower for the past few weeks. It's from La Roche-Posay, an old favourite of mine. Love La Roche, especially for sun care. This is actually from their Tolerian range, which is, I feel like, more designed for sensitive skin, which I don't really have sensitive skin. But the idea of this, I thought I really like it because it's a foaming gel, but formulated for sensitive skin. So I felt like, that's interesting, maybe I'll give it a go. It's called the Foaming Gel Hydrating Purifying Double Cleanser, and it is so good. It comes in this massive, I feel like you can get it in a smaller container as well if you want to try it out. This is the 400 ml, but it's so nice because it really feels like you're cleaning your skin, but it's not stripping, and it doesn't hurt your eyes to use either, obviously because it's for sensitive skin. I really like that, and I keep that in the shower. I always have like a shower cleanser and then usually like a cleansing balm and a micellar water. So I take my makeup off with micellar, cleanse with cleansing balm at night, and then in the morning I usually wash my face in the shower when obviously I've got no makeup on. So it's not so much of a, you know, full-on cleanse. It's more of like actually cleaning my skin rather than removing and kind of nourishing my skin. And then I've also been loving this, which is from Saint-Tropez. I've been pretty loyal to my Tan Luxe hyaluronic serum fake tan drops, but these are so good if you want a little bit more of a tan, and I feel like when you come back from holiday and you just want to keep that tan going for a little while. These are the Luxe Tan Tonic Drops. They do smell, when you've had them on, they do have that fake tan smell, but they give you that a little bit more fake tanning, like they are a little bit more bronzing than the Tan Luxe ones. So I feel like it's more of an actual fake tan rather than having a little bit of fake tan in your serum, if that makes sense. But I do really like them, and they're really good that you can drop them into moisturizer or whatever. I actually personally just use them on my own underneath moisturizer and then moisturize on top. So good. And another favorite, and this is such an unsexy favorite, is from a brand called SVR. This is their Xerial 50 Extreme Foot Cream. So this is 7-day anti-callus, corns and stubborn hard skin. So I actually have really hard skin on my heels because I walk barefoot everywhere, and I recently got a pedicure and the girl was like, you have like no dry skin, you've just got hard skin on your heel from walking around so much barefoot. So she was like, you need to get a really good foot cream. This is what I've been using, and I swear to God it has worked wonders for my heels. They are so much better. They were like cracking and just really not in a good way, and this stuff works. It's so good. Yeah, definitely wash it off your hands after you've used it though, because it is powerful stuff. And then lastly, I think actually that's it for makeup stuff. I've got two other random favorites. The first one is a shirt I'm wearing, which I was so excited when I found this because it's a high street find. I really wanted the lilac striped shirt from With Nothing Underneath, which I spoke about in my birthday video recently, that I got 2 shirts from them for my birthday from Mike, and I love them. I had wanted the lilac striped one, but they are out of stock in like every size. And I was gutted. I still really want it. It's like linen. I loved it. My friend actually had it and turned up to my house wearing it for my birthday party. I was like, oh my god, you've got the shirt I really wanted. She's like, it's the best shirt ever. If it comes back in stock, you have to get it. Anyway, River Island have kind of knocked them off and made very similar looking ones. This one is from River Island for £30 instead of being like £100. I love it. I love the colour. It's a little bit oversized. They only had, I got small, and I really should have probably got extra small because they're very like boxy cut. But so comfy and a nice affordable version of what as well, which, and I'm glad I managed to get it for summer because I feel like it's such a good summery colour and I've been wearing it loads. And then lastly, another favourite, don't laugh at me guys because this is a weird thing and I'm just trying not to spill it on my beige carpet right now. This kimchi is just so good. I had to share it with you all. I haven't had a food favourite in my monthly favourites for a long time, but this is from a brand called Verdaz. I think that's how you say it. I've been buying their stuff. I get it via Ocado, but I think you can get it in supermarkets as well. I've been buying like their pickles for ages. They also do a beetroot kimchi, which is delicious. I usually order, oh, their sauerkraut is also great. I usually order like 4 of their items every other week and have like the fridge stocked up with their pickled and fermented goods. Anyway, I've been trying to eat more fermented foods and like gut friendly foods recently, kombucha, kimchi, etc. And this is my favorite kimchi. I love kimchi anyway, like I'm a real spicy food girl and I love anything pickled and kind of, you know, not that this is pickled, it's fermented, it's different, but as in like I love that kind of stuff, very strong umami flavors. Anyway, this kimchi is so good. It's not too spicy, it's just right, and it comes in a massive pot, which for me is great because kimchi only lasts a couple of weeks after you open it. But I find some kimchi that you buy is in such a small pot, you're going to be eating the whole pot with one meal. It's like 1 tablespoon of kimchi in a whole pot and then it's gone. And I like putting this in wraps. I like putting it on ramen. I like just having a little spoonful out of the jar every now and again. It's so yummy, and if you like kimchi you need to try it. It's also very like liquidy, it's juicy, so good. I have just moved probably a little bit in frame because I was just finishing off this video and my camera ran out of battery. Anyway, I'm gonna go and put this kimchi in a nice wrap for my lunch now, and I will see you again very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this monthly favorites. I hope you've had a wonderful summer. I actually can't believe we're in September and autumn is coming for us. Sad times. Summer is over, guys. Sad times. I will see you very soon in a new video. Let me know if you have any recommendations of videos you would like to see. I feel like I had a bit of a video drought in the summer, and now I kind of feel like I'm getting my video mojo back. I'm kind of feeling like I want to chat. I'm thinking about vlogging, which you probably will have seen by the time this goes up. I'm going to a festival the day after tomorrow, and I'm like thinking about doing a vlog again, and I haven't vlogged in a long time, nearly 2 years. So I'm like, is that, can I do it? Can I do it? Maybe. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Bye.